Thank you once more. We are members of the New Nigerian Youth Organization, still on building blocks for a new Nigeria. The core members are here again today. My name is Master Iwajuma and I'm from Imo State. On my right is...
I'm Olute Kumbishola. I'm from Kogi State.
I'm David Eme from Umahi State.
Okay, thank you so much, core members. Today, we want to examine one or two things. The most important thing we want to examine is what the former Malaysian Prime Minister said. He said corruption in Nigeria is driven by the absence of shame. That Nigerian politicians are so shameless. Yes. And because they are so shameless, that is what is driving corruption in Nigeria. That they can steal the future of their children even without being shameful about it. And that is why the Guardian editorial sometimes said naming and shaming should be part of the strategy to reduce corruption in Nigeria. So the Guardian editorial is trying to suggest that some of these known corrupt leaders, whether they have been convicted or not convicted, as long as we have seen them engage in acts of corruption, that they should be named and shamed. Today, we are confronted with a scenario where the likes of the Senate President Ahmad Lawan, Tambuwal of Sokoto, who again? They are all involved in acts that is contrary to the Electoral Act.
But what is the position of the law on this? I mean, what does the Amendment Electoral Law 2022 say concerning a situation like this?
Well, I'm not a lawyer, and I don't work in INEC. We are not lawyers, but the story we are hearing today is scary. I mean, it is like, our understanding is that our legislators who are paid from public funds, from taxpayers' money, they go to the chambers and make laws with a lacuna, with a mechanism that will make them to escape if there is need to go to court. And this is why it is easy to convict ordinary Nigerians for any crime, but it is extremely difficult to convict politicians for any corrupt practices. And that is why they engage in corrupt practices with impunity. And anytime they are taken to court, the first question they will ask you is, do you have evidence? That is the major problem we have.
Okay, so in this case of Senate President Ahmad Lawan, Gospel Akpabio, Aminu Tambuwal, what do we believe about their involvement in the purchase of more than one nomination form?
That's the question. Our salvation is in our hands. Okay. We need to interrogate this. We need to get to the bottom. We, the members of the New Nigerian Youth Organization, will keep on talking about these issues because usually, like Lamido Sanusi, he has already advised you recently, yes, not to sweep matters like this under the carpet. We believe the legislators, they go to the chambers to make laws with a lacuna to make sure that they are not convicted when they go to court. So that is why the INEC commissioner in Akwa Ibom, he has come out to say, well, these politicians, they risk 2 years jail term for their act of purchasing 2 nomination forms. But the politicians and the senior advocates, they know better. So the analysis we are getting now is that to get a form, to get an expression of interest form and complete it, whether it is 3 or 4 or 5, it is different from becoming a candidate. So these lawmakers, they know they were going to obtain more than one form. And that is why they left it open. And now the senior advocates are now coming, after stealing public money, they use the public money to go and hire the best lawyers who will come and defend them when they appear in the court. That is why senior advocates are saying purchase of expression of interest or nomination form is different from becoming a candidate. So the question we are asking here today is, what is the spirit of the law, the net? We want Nigerians, don't sweep it under the carpet. If they deliberately made that kind of law to escape justice, we will get to the end of it. And we will name them and shame them, because for the fact that they purchased 2 nomination forms, they want to be president, they want to be senator, they want to be governor, all at the same time, it is an act of corruption. So at the end of the day, we are going to name them and shame them in this platform. Thank you so much. We will be with you again in the next episode.
Thank you.